And hello and good afternoon on the East as well as the Central Time Zone. It's still good morning to those of you on the West Coast. Welcome to Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark as OKC Comets Baseball is on the air here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, and on the iHeartRadio app. Welcome everybody on the Valley Sports Live, the MILB app, as well as those of you watching on the amazing KOCB channel in Oklahoma City. Dean DeVoyle's with you here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark, the YouTuber, our producer, and engineer back in our 1340 studios. Let's play two, shall we? Comets and Round Rock Express wrapping up a six-game set. Comets come into this one at 31-30, Round Rock at 33-28. Landon Knack will get the start for the Comets. He is 2-2 with a 4.79 earned run average. Carl Quantrill will start in Game 1 for the Express. He's 4-4 with a 4.27 earned run average. Bobby Miller will look to build off his no decision back in our series opener last week. He'll take on Leandro Lopez of the Express, who also figured a no decision. He is 5-1 with a 2.39 ERA. Bobby Miller, a 2-6 record, a 5.96 ERA. Our first pitch is about to get started momentarily. So last time we were with you, Comets lost 5-3 in that game. It was 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error for the Express, 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Comets. Winning pitcher from we were last with you was Declan Cronin, who went inning and a third, 1 hit, one walk, no strikeouts. He goes to 3-3. Josh Shore was a 1-2-3 ninth earned the save. The loss to Blake Trinan went 2 inning and 2/3, 2 runs, 3 hits, no walks, and a strikeout. He falls to 4-4. And in Game 2, the Comets winners by a score of 4-2, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Comets, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Express. Winning pitcher River Ryan, 1 run, 5 hits, no walks, 5 strikeouts. He is 4-3. Ben Kasparis' 16th save as he retired all but one batter he faced. The loss to Kumar Rocker, who pitched a 4 1/3 innings, 4 runs, 5 hits, no walks, 3 strikeouts. He falls to 6-3. So both teams, just like the previous homestand, when these two were in Oklahoma City, is tied up at 2 apiece. We're ready for first pitch. There's a look at your starting lineups. Also, Landon Knack coming off of an injury.
Excited to be.
As I forgot to turn off the announcer. My bad. I will do that in Game 2 of the doubleheader. So, yeah. Here's the lineups for both teams. We'll start with the visiting Round Rock Express, the AAA parent club of the Texas Rangers. Alejandro Osuna, the left fielder, will lead it off. Jose Herrera, the catcher, will bat second. Trevor Halver, the center fielder, will bat third, with Orlando Martinez, the right fielder, batting fourth. Tyler Wade, the DH, will bat fifth. Justin Foscue, the second baseman, bats sixth. Nick Frotto, the first baseman, batting seventh. Kevin Rodriguez, the third baseman, batting eighth. And Cameron Colley, the shortstop, will bat ninth. Starting pitcher for the Express, as I need to go back over here. Starting pitcher for Round Rock is Carl Quantrill. And for the Comets, Chucky Robertson, the catcher, will lead it off. Santiago Espinal, the third baseman, will bat second. Ryan Ward, the left fielder, batting third. Keston Hira, the DH, will bat fourth, with Zaire Hope, the right fielder, batting fifth. Matt Gorski, the first baseman, bat sixth. Alex Freeland, the second baseman hitter, will bat seventh. Ryan Fitzgerald, the left fielder, shortstop, will bat eighth. Mike Sirota, the center fielder, batting ninth. Starting pitcher for the Comets is Landon Knack. This is the final meeting these two teams will have. We will not see Round Rock until very late in the second half of the season, and we are ready for some baseball here this afternoon. Of course, our final two games of this series before the Comets head out east to take on the Charlotte Knights. The AAA parent club of the Chicago White Sox. Our one and only series between those two. Should be a lot of fun. Tomorrow we're back to one game, which is a 5:05 first pitch. Hope you will join us for that. We'll talk about the starters for that one in tomorrow's game. So yeah, while the YouTuber comes home to takes on the Round Rock Express, which I actually need this. There we go. There we go. I need to delete this because this one made no sense. Anyway, we're set to go here for Comets baseball. Of course, I've had to do the entire series without Senor Sean. So there you go. So we're about to get started here this evening. Let's give you your weather report. That's not the one I'm looking for. Anyway, this is the one I was looking for. Perfect night for baseball here in game number 1, as we're starting game 1 of our doubleheader. 60 degrees, clear skies, winds blowing from left field at 19 miles an hour. We have Eric Summerskill. He'll be the home plate umpire. He'll be calling balls and strikes. This is an ABS system. Both teams have 2 challenges. If you don't like the call that Eric Summerskill does on the balls and strikes deal, you can challenge it as long as you tap your helmet or your hat. If you disagree with the call, we'll go to the ABS deal. If the call is confirmed, you lose the challenge. If the call is overturned, you retain the challenge. With Eric Summerskill, we have Freddie Ferguson, Joe McDonald, and Carl Dixon. As you look at Landon Nat stats, excuse me. So, yeah. YouTuber just finished up his game of the week, so he is going to be with us. 254 hours, 3 homers, 14 RBIs for Alejandro Osuna. He bats left. First pitch, and as I said, the YouTuber, we're underway at 12:10. A little earlier than planned, but it's fine. Not a big deal. Swinging a foul ball. Just underway, top of the first. Of course, I already told the YouTuber this is a double header because I did not do the game Saturday or Sunday, as that's called for strike 3. One away to lead off today's first of 2 games. The defense for the Comets from left to right is Ryan Ward, which, by the way, I forgot to mention this, and I don't know if the YouTuber was aware. He hit his first ever Major League homer. Congratulations to Ryan Ward. Mike Sirota and Zaire Ho. Third baseman is Santiago Espinal. Shortstop, Ryan Fitzgerald. Second baseman, Alex Freeland. First baseman, Matt Gorski. And the catcher is Chucky Robertson. Defense for the Express from left to right. In the bottom of the first will go Alejandro Osuna, Trevor Halver, and Orlando Martinez. Third baseman, Caber Rodriguez. Shortstop, Kieran Cawley. Second baseman, Justin Foscue. Nick Frotto, the first baseman. And the catcher is Jose Herrera. One away for Jose Herrera, the aforementioned. He is batting left, 277, 7 homers, 29 RBIs. Yep, as I said, the YouTuber will have 1 game. I'll be in Charlotte tomorrow, and there's the stats there for Jose Herrera. This is to make up both Saturday and Sunday's game, is why we're doing these 2 games today. We normally would be doing game of the week. That will be rescheduled for later in the week. Fly ball to right field, that is heading foul. Comets in their home whites tonight. Comets across the front in blue scripted letters with a shooting comment underneath the logo, as that's down low for a strike. 1-2 to count. Red numbers on the front, blue numbers on the back. Next pitch is outside. White pants, blue hats and brims. OKC in diagonal letters with a shooting comment through the letter K on the front. Called for strike 3 and 2 away in the inning. Landon Knack just came off the injured list. He did not pitch in the Sugarland series due to injury. 264 average, 8 homers, 22 RBIs for Trevor Halver. He bats left. For the YouTuber's sake, if you're wondering how my day at work was yesterday, it was completely boring, as that's called the first strike. I mean, I just got sent home early, like, I got sent home at almost 6 on Saturday. There's a ground ball over the first, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Express. We'll go to the bottom of the first with no score. So, work Saturday got off at like 6, so they can send me home to watch the Western Conference Finals. Carl Quintrell, your starter, as you're looking at his stats. Yesterday, got sent home at around, I think, almost 5. So, yeah. And both of those shifts, we were supposed to be getting off at 8, not 5 or 6, if you know what I mean. 325 average, 7 homers, 27 RBIs for Chucky Robertson in this game for Oklahoma City. He bats right. It's called first strike. Next pitch. Swings and fouls it back. So Landon Knack is back on the injured list. They had to move somebody back to Double-A Tulsa or High Great Lakes. But I don't know who got the goat. Now the Comets are starting to get healthy as far as that is concerned.
Ball 1.
High ball 1. Alright, first pitch tomorrow at noon. Okay, well the good news is the YouTuber is swinging on strike 3. 1 away here in the bottom of the first. I'll get to what I was getting ready to tell the YouTuber in just a second. Santiago Espinal, that's called first strike. 353 average, 4 homers, 30 RBIs. Round Rock in their gray jerseys. Round Rock across the front in Navy scripted letters. Red numbers on the back. Gray pants, Navy hats. Low ball 1. The good news is for the YouTuber, my first pitch is not until 5:05 Central Time tomorrow. Or actually, it could be bumped up to 4:05 tomorrow. YouTuber will have the pregame show from 2 p.m. to 3:50 p.m. Central Time. I will take over at 3:50 with our first pitch at 4:05. Going in a ground ball over the first and 2 away in the first.
The left fielder, Ryan.
10 homers, 34 RBIs with a 262 average for Ryan Ward. He bats left. That's fouled away.
That's foul. Hey!
No balls and 2 strikes here in the bottom of the first. Swinging a ground ball to the shortstop, throw to first, and that's the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Comets. We'll go to the second with no score.
Leading off for Round Rock, the right fielder, number 6, Orlando Martinez. Nope. Hey. That's ball 2.
Out of the way. No score here in the second. We're going to ground ball. That's the shortstop. That looks like that will be a base hit. And it is a base hit. For Tyler Ware. That's left. First pitch.
Ball 1.
Inside ball 1. 338 average, 8 homers, 36 RBIs for Tyler Wade. Yep. Of course, Sunday is going to be fun for me. Of course, out of the way. I know my manager, Christine. She's probably back in the town, so I'll probably get to see her on Saturday, which is cool. Swinging a ground ball, the second for 1, throw to first in time for a double play.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Justin Foscue.
And here's the dangerous hitter, Justin Foscue, at the beginning of the week. Fly ball, and that will end the inning. No runs ahead, none left. Bottom of the second. Comets are tied with Round Rock at Zippo.
Leading off for the
Guessing here at 302 average, 19 homers, 45 RBIs. That's right. As that was not what I wanted. Get our thing high, you know. Oh, why?
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Zaire.
That's the inning. Or no, that's not the inning. That's one away. Sorry. My stupid deal likes to be stupid, if you know what I mean. Low ball 2. That's called for a strike. That's a fouled away. Yippers.
That's outside.
We'll be at Trust Park. Looking forward to going to Charlotte. Fouled away. I don't know if the YouTuber is aware. They're going to make a new fine arts building. As that is caught for the second half of the inning. 260 average, 8 homers, 24 RBIs for Matt Gorski. That's right. This is at our old high school for anyone asking. Next pitch. Check swing. Did not go. So it's the first base umpire. And it's caught over the first, and that's the end. And nothing for Oklahoma City as we had the third with no score. So, yeah. Of course, now we got
leading off for Round Rock, the first baseman, number 30.
291 average, 8 homers, 41 RBIs for Prado. He bats left.
Hey!
That is called for a strike. Excuse me. Ground ball, the first, and there's one away.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 5, Caber Rodriguez.
Yep, we have Caber Rodriguez. Called for a strike. This week's going to be this month's really going to be a busy month for me. As that's a ground ball for a base hit. Second hit for the Express. We'll be going back to Tulsa, and then I'll be traveling to Wichita for the first time this year after I had a fun trip there last year. Fouled away. And of course, the next time I get together with the YouTuber, he'll see something different with me than what we had the first time. And I think you know what I'm talking about. That's outside. It has something to do with my glasses. if you're wondering what that hit is.
Runner, he's going, he's going!
And that is fouled away.
No, foul ball!
That's 2 away here in the third. Alejandro Osuna.
Aye.
Oh, 2. Next pitch. Swinging a line drive to left field. That's down for a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Jose Herrera.
Jose Herrera is up the plate.
Ball,
Inside ball 1. Struck out his first time up. Excuse me. That's called for a strike. Reminder, the Knicks and Spurs begin Game 1 of the NBA Finals.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
So that will be something we're looking forward to.
Hey, 2.
Thanks so much for joining us today. We'll be back with you tomorrow. Back to a 9-inning game. 4:05 first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, that one in the inning. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. Bottom of the third, Comets and Round Rock scoreless.
Leading off for the Comets, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
230 average, 12 homers, 33 RBIs for Alex Freeland. He's a switch hitter batting left.
Hey!
That's for a strike. Next pitch.
Hey!
Called for a strike. Surprised that was not challenged. Bringing a fly ball to left field. And feeling catch one away in the third.
Batting in, the shortstop, Ryan Fitzgerald.
Ryan Fitzgerald is up the plate. And there's 2 away from Mike Soretta. 308 average, 1 homer, 4 RBIs with OKC. That's right. Yeah, called for a strike.
Ball 1.
Yep, ball 1.
Aye!
Yep, that's called for a strike. For the first, and that's the inning. Nothing for the Comets. We'll go to the fourth with no score. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for Round Rock. Nothing across the board for the Comets.
Leading off for Round Rock, the center fielder, Trevor Hauver.
Hey!
Called for a strike. Elsewhere around the medieval mayhem, we had a game that got postponed yesterday that's about to start in about half an hour. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be joining that. That's fouled away. That would be Sky and Dan. I believe that is a, yeah, that is a stream As a matter of fact, all three of these games we have today are stream games. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch.
Ball 2.
It's outside. So today, in about 30 minutes or so, we'll have Sky and Dan in the Tavern region. Then later today at 3, Captain Gaming, Brad John. To commence in the round of 32. So that's one away here in the 4th for Orlando Martinez, who had a base hit his first time up. And then we head to the Castle region, Marvel and Danny, to wrap up the round of 32. So there you go. By the way, for all of you that are NBA fans, even though the Thunder were eliminated and were guaranteed new champs, who y'all have winning the NBA championship? For me, I have the Spurs winning in 7. As they're taking on the Knicks.
Ball, that's out.
Ball 2. Two, swinging a foul back. Two balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Foul ball. 12 pitches of this plate appearance. 3. Called for strike 3. And 2 away for Tyler Wade. Two pitches are in this inning for Landon Knack.
Nope, that's a ball.
Challenge. First challenge from either team today is overturned as a clip part of the strike zone. Comets still have their 2 challenges remaining, so the call overturned.
Ball 1.
Yep, all 1. 1-2, fouled away. Also today we have softball, the Women's College World Series. It's actually going on right now, so that's the inning. Nothing for the Comets, or excuse me, nothing for the Express, rather. Going to the bottom of the 4th with no score. Texas leading Tennessee 4-1. That game in the 5th inning in Oklahoma City.
Robinson.
Yep, Chucky Robertson. Out of the way. Fly ball to center field. Caught 1 away in the 4th. If Texas beats Tennessee, we will play a, if necessary, game to determine who would be going to the national championship game that you'll see on Wednesday. First pitch is called for a strike. No score here in the 4th inning of Game 1 of this doubleheader. Alabama and Texas Tech will play later tonight at 6 o'clock. If Bama wins, they will go to the national championship. There's two away for Ryan Ward. Bama wins, they go to the title game. If Tech wins, they will force the if necessary game at 8:30. So that is what's going on around the rest of the scoreboards. 0-1. That's a ground ball. Catcher's going to pick it up, throw to first. Not in time. That'll be a base hit for the Comets.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Keston Hura.
Now bring up Keston Hura. It's called for a strike. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Spotify, episode number 2 of Hell's Kitchen, as I'll talk about season 2.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Ground ball, and that's the end. No runs a hit and a runner left. We'll go to the 5th. We are scoreless.
Now pitching for the Comets, number
We're
61.
blind.
Will.
I think I forgot to do that yesterday, but I'll do it in the finale, in the second game.
Foscue.
Justin Foscue is at the plate. By the way, I'm sorry, I'm still trying to wake up. I'm, like, not even awake. That was ball 1. Next pitch. Out of the way.
That's ball 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nick Prado.
Ball 1.
Inside, that's challenged. Ball 1 is now strike 1. It's like part of the strike zone. The Comets still have their 2 challenges remaining.
Hey! Ball 1.
Another challenge. We were thinking that was strike 3, Chucky Robertson, and it is strike 3. But part of the strike zone. Call is overturned. There's a strikeout.
Now batting,
And the Comets still have their 2 challenges remaining.
Rodriguez.
And I'll bring up Keeper Rodriguez, base hit his first time up.
Hey!
Call for a strike, and he's going to challenge. First challenge for Round Rock. And the call is confirmed. So Round Rock will go down a challenge, and down to 1 challenge remaining. Comets still have 2. Line drive, that's a base hit. That's going to head all the way to the wall. Heading second is Rodriguez. Throw is in time to end the inning. No runs a hit, none left. Halfway through, we are still scoreless.
Leading off for the Comets, the right fielder.
They're both lined out his first time up, so there you go. Excuse me. That's a base hit. Second hit for the Comets. They have now gone to the bottom of the 5th in Oklahoma City. The
Gorski.
Longhorns and the Volunteers.
That's a ball.
Not his first time out for Matt Gorski. Regardless, we're guaranteed an SEC team into the national championship. The question is, who is it going to be between Texas and Tennessee? Remember, if Tennessee wins, they are going to the national championship game. If Texas wins, they will force that if necessary game. The winner take all, so that's out of the way. Got a game going on in baseball for college. It's 1-0 St. Florida State over St. John. That game in the 5th in Tallahassee. Swinging a fly ball to left field. Left fielder going back will make the catch for the second out. Or first out, excuse me.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Runner! Runner!
Oklahoma takes on Georgia Tech today. That game will start at 2. Milwaukee will take on Auburn later today, as that's another base hit for the Comets. Troy will take on Florida at 5 o'clock Central Time, 5 p.m. Central Time. Kentucky, West Virginia, UNC, Texas A&M will wrap it up at 8 p.m. Central. So that is what's going on around the rest of the baseball. Oh, for strike. Dolphins softball yesterday won against Arkansas. They end up splitting that series. They are taking on, as there's 2 away for Mike Sirota. Dolphins are off today. Their softball team's off today. They are heading home. They were actually in Arkansas, by the way. That's called for a strike. Dolphins will host. So we're going to miss strike 2. That's ironic. And funny thing is, YouTuber, as that's about the way, I've been to the Women's College World Series in person. It's a good experience. Even though I ended up watching 14 innings, almost ended up watching 21 innings in the span of 3 games, but on fun nevertheless, and that's it. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We go to the 6th. Comets in Round Rock still scoreless.
Leading off for Round Rock, the shortstop, Cameron Cawley.
Cameron Cawley. That's a base hit. Los Angeles Dodgers in real life taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks tonight at 8:40. Yesterday they walloped the Phillies. Ryan Ward, as I mentioned, hit his first home run as a member of the Dodgers. Home run for Alex Freeland in person, his 3rd on the year with the Dodgers. And Max Muncy, his 14th on the year. Yoshinobu Yamamoto went 5 1/3 scoreless innings, as that's a base hit. That's a double for Osuna. Josh Herrera is at the plate. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, 5 1/3 scoreless innings, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts. He got the win to improve to 5-4. Andrew Painter took the loss for the Phillies. Dodgers won 2 of 3. They're playing the D-backs in a 4-game series. Ground ball over the first, 2 away.
Now pitching for the Comets, number 60.
They have a pitching change for Oklahoma City. Don't know if Ryan Ward is starting that game against the playing for the Dodgers or getting optioned back to Oklahoma City. We're going to have to wait and see.
Ball upstairs. That's ball 2.
That's the inning. No runs, a hit, none left. Bottom of the 6th, we're still scoreless. This is only game 1 of the doubleheader, believe it or
Leading off for the Comets, the catcher, Chucky Robinson.
Hey! Ball.
Yeah. 1-2. That's out of the way. So Ryan Ward got to keep the baseball that he got his first career home run. Very happy for Ryan. Yeah, I think we're supposed to have it. Yeah, we're supposed to have the game going. I just one away in the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 4.
Well, Sean talked about this when we were having this discussion the last time we were together, which was the series back in Round Rock. We were hoping to have a pitching matchup. Well, we just got a pitching matchup, and like I said, this is only game 1 of this doubleheader. I'd like to remind you all. Swinging a ground ball to the shortstop, throw to first, and there's 2 away for Ryan Ward.
The left fielder, Ryan Ward.
Swinging a fly ball to left field, and that is the inning. So the Comets got, I don't think they got anything, so we're going to head to the 7th. Yep, Comets down in order. No runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Express. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Comets. Daniel Voiles here at Chickasaw Breakdown Ballpark.
The right fielder, number 6.
YouTuber who's in our live chat, our producer and engineer back in our 1340 studios today.
Hey!
That's called for a strike. The Comets yesterday took 5 of 6 from Sugarland. And with the result of what happened with Sacramento yesterday, they are now half a game back of the River Cats entering this week.
Designated hitter, Tyler.
Vegas is 1 game back. Albuquerque 2 back. This is the real-life PCL standings. So technically we can say
Ball 1.
Sacramento, Las Vegas, Oklahoma City, and Albuquerque, those are the 4 teams that are trying to win the first half in real life. Which, that's a big deal. That's caught. 1 away in the 7th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Justin Foscue.
Now I'm bringing up Justin Foscue. And it's a base hit, so now it's a double for Justin Foscue. So I mentioned the Comets were taking on Round Rock in real life.
Hey!
Let's talk about our other affiliates. As Nick Prado's at the plate. 0 for 2 today. Double-A Tulsa wrapping up their series in Amarillo. High Great Lakes taking on Lansing. And then Single-A Ontario taking on Stockton at home.
Nope. That's inside. Foul!
And we just had our first check-in of the day. I will do this for you, just because why not? Another foul ball. 1-2. Called for strike 3, 2 away in the 7th.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 5, Caber Rodriguez.
And we have our first of 3 stream games, which we're really excited. And for those that don't know how the stream games work, if you're doing a practice game, you have to come to a stop.
Ball, that's outside.
Two. Swinging a ground ball over the first, and that won the inning. 2 left on for Round Rock. It's time to stretch and sing in Oklahoma. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. It's time for Take Me Out to Ball Game with the YouTuber. No score in the bottom of the 7th. Take me out to the ball game with the YouTuber. Take me out to the left. Comets, if they don't win, the YouTuber will whack Bob with a cheese grater for his 1. I'm sorry, I had to do that. No score entering the bottom of the 7th. Kess City Heroes up the plate.
Keston Hura.
Now let's see if Dan can show up for this match. They were supposed to play yesterday at 5. The game got postponed because Dan forgot to charge his phone. Not me, the other Dan. Oh, good. Good.
Now batting.
Oh, thank God.
Zaire.
I'll just do this for respect for G.
Number 51, Ryan Brazier.
Zaire. Breezer will be the new pitcher. Swing and a miss, strike 1, throw to second, not in time. First stolen base for Keston Hero. I can't believe it's taken him until now to get his first stolen base.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Gorski.
That's a ball.
Just wanted to come join the VC with G because we're about to start.
That's ball 2.
That's low ball 2, game 1 of our doubleheader.
Royals, would you want to slide in as a backup for this? Okay.
batting, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Yep, that ball went out. Hey! No, that's foul.
That's the inning. The Comets do get on the board, though.
Okay, so Cody is here.
It was a run on a hit, no errors, and none left. We go to the 8th. Comets up 1-0.
Cody, are you still good to do co-commentary? Yeah, I'm here.
Now pitching for the Comets.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I DM'd you more. You left the thumbs up, that's what it seemed like.
Evan Phillips, the new pitcher for the Comets. This will be in the 8th.
Okay, I'll get the pick going. This is going to end up being a triple header for today.
Hey! That's a ball.
Make sure I'm not screwing it up. Okay, Sky and
Now batting, left fielder Alejandro Osuna.
Ball, that's off the plate.
yep, one away in the 8th. By the way, Comets trying to. This is almost like what we saw back in the first meeting here in Oklahoma City, where we were tied after like 4 games, and we were trying to figure out who's going to win the series. So that's ground ball, base hit. And it's Skyler who just joined.
Jose Herrera.
Okay, so both players have joined the BC. Cool. So that means I'm doing a triple header of reffing, which is fun. But hey, I'm fine with that, y'all.
Yeah!
I didn't know if G already made the ping or not. Oh, there we go.
Here's the ping.
Cool. And we get thumbs up.
I will get this started, and then this will be given the
That's ball.
We get triple headers. Got a challenge here for the Comets. That was Chucky Robertson. And the call is confirmed. Comets lose a challenge. They're down to 1 remaining. You know, we got a monkey, if you know what I mean.
The batter, the center fielder, Trevor Hauber.
That's a base hit, so
Now batting.
there's, looks like that's the closer. Ben Kasperius coming in.
Now pitching for the Comets. Number
He's looking to finish up, try to close this game out.
Kasperius.
I'm sorry.
Alright, cool.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to MLB News Medieval.
Challenge for Chucky Robertson. Call in return is for strike one.
32 here for the tournament.
Orlando Martinez, 2 for 3 here tonight.
And it's going to be a triple header, 3 matches today. On stream, all 2 hours apart. So I got the first matchup here right now at 2 p.m. Eastern, and then we'll have another one at 4, and then we'll wrap it up at 6 p.m. and have the round concluded. But I'm going to assume we are starting things off here with a slight reschedule, but we're ready to play this one now. It's going to be number 4 Sky taking on number 8 Dan. Big match.
That's ground ball, base hit.
So chances of being hit.
That will score a run. Round Rock has tied it up at 1 on an RBI single for Orlando Martinez.
That's weird to get things rolling, but take a look at the bracket here for the Tavern region. We've already had 2 matches played so far. Then we'll have our last 2 today. Actually, back-to-back makes 2 short because Sky and Dan is up first, but then after this, in about 2 hours, it's going to be Captain Gaming and Rajon. Winner of that will face 6 in the next round, and then the winner of this one coming up now will face 3. So we'll see.
That's found a way.
In those respective matchups.
Landon Knack will not figure in the decision.
This has been a bit of a competitive region so far, at least in the round 32. 3 and Sam went down to the wire, but he could pick up a big win over Sam. And 6 and Leah was a back and forth match, but 6 kind of walking away with the win over Leah. So we'll see who keeps on moving here as Sky and Dan look to face 3.
That is the inning, but Round Rock gets to tie the game up with a run on 3 hits and 2 left. Bottom of the 8th, we're tied at 1.
We like to try to use them as
Ryan Fitzgerald 0 for 2 and 2 lineout.
which is currently not showing up. We're going to do a little magic trick game. We'll show that in 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right. I don't know why it was working before, but it's working now. But my co-commentator here for this one, Cyan, welcome to the booth. For Sky and Dan, a battle of 3-letter names.
3-letter names, that's bold, too.
With the battle of playoff hopes for different phases, but just kind of how are you feeling about this one on paper going into it, and just kind of your general expectation on the mood for both players here going into this one.
Number 8.
Mike Sirota 0 for 2 tonight.
Yeah, we are going down to the wire here. I mean, Sky, great run in T1 after struggling upon struggling to make the postseason any way or form. Finally, in good contention. A win here would be huge for Sky when it comes to the D2 championship chances. I mean, after 3 years here in D2, it's great to see a veteran story every once in a while. Meanwhile, Dan has been a charger.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
He just couldn't find that flame. He always has a spark, but he can't find the flame. And I'm thinking that at some point, once he finds the flame, he will not be stopped. We've seen this with other people in the past. So I think this will be a very crucial battle when it comes to the rest of the tournament.
Well, thank you, Cyan. And yeah, we have seen players kind of get the vital momentum as we go in this tournament. So for Dan, really looking to try to do that. This guy looking to kind of put a pause to that, kind of pick up another win here and continue. It's been a great season for them so far, but again, we'll start getting into it here. Gonna get some quick thoughts from both players before we begin. Sky going to you. Tournament 2 was not the run you wanted, but you're off to a good start here in Tournament 3, picking up the win in the opening round over
Chucky Robertson at the plate.
Got through that with relative ease, but now you go up against Dan, who also won the 4-0 sweep, so battled the sweeps here in this one. And for Dan, he's going to be hungry to try to get this win.
Oh yeah, Leia couldn't ref, so that's why I'm like the replacement. So I'm doing 3 games for the price of 1. I'm really excited.
How you're feeling heading into this matchup today? Gotta type it out. We'll see what they have to say.
It's gonna be a busy day for me.
We'll go to Dan here. Dan, very much a big matchup for you here.
As that was, by the way, the inning for the. If you're listening to Discord, it's the D2 stream right now. Nothing for the Comets, so we're in the 9.
Really looking like a contender. What do you believe is going to take Sky down here and make it to the round 16 for the first time in your career?
Dude, fun fact, the first ever, match I watched live, was the match Sky played. It was last season, Sky versus Box. I think the third tournament of that year, maybe the second one, I don't remember. So it's fun to play against Sky, because they're the first person I ever watched, technically. But what would it take to take down Sky? I mean, obviously there's always a chance that I just luck out, but I don't like playing Uno like that. Imagine it's an even battle. I think it would be very close. I'm definitely expecting the 4-3 here, but, I just gotta keep my head straight, keep that concentration high, get the correct reads, and win this, because to get a big candidate, I don't really even care much, going on a run or
That's called for a strike.
It's just been rough lately. I want to win in something, man. This is one to be over me right now, dude.
1. Swinging foul to back.
Completely fair on that one, but again, looking at the present with this matchup here, we'll see if you can get the win on this one and move on, because win here would definitely be big for you in sense of a big victory, and also I guess in the long-term picture, even if
that's 2-way. Give her Rodriguez.
Keep these extended, but getting Sky's question before Sky's response, then we'll go get started. Hoping to bring it back into round 1 win. Bring it back to round 1 win. On the way again after losing 7. And conference turn 1 and slightly back after getting 4-0. But I know it would be hard going up against Dan, so I'm going to do what I can even with my limited time today. Alright, Orals will be the rest for this one. Thank you for stepping in on this one. Some short notice, but we'll get things started. Match already got initialized, so it's just up to what Sky wants to do from game 1 call. Oh, we're going to go ahead for Taylor this one.
The third baseman, number 4.
Going to go with the 12 to start, and it's going to be a +2 on the opener. Opener.
Let's see, that's the inning for Round Rock, by the way. Sorry if I'm not commentating a lot. Nothing for them, so they're in the bottom of the 9.
Just going to close the door with the
Exactly, Cronin will remain in the game. Called for a strike.
Go for anything too flashy to start, but makes sense. Close the door on a tough switch, though. Can't get to keep it yellow. And it's okay. It's an early wild usage from Sky. Goes in the green now, so early use of some ammo here.
Swinging a caught over the first. There's one away in the bottom of the 9.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Ward.
I'm interested here. I'm gonna watch Dan's next reaction on the green.
There we
If the
go.
ball goes to green again, I'm curious to see what Dan has in his back pocket.
I mean, you can say the same thing for Sky also on the yellow.
Mrs. Oh my goodness. Well, I think that answers the question of why Sky saved the ball sooner earlier.
It's a base hit. So base hit and and an error for Round Rock.
I did a +10 if Sky threw that out there, which I think,
So
yeah.
base hit and an E8. So single on the E8. Winning runs now at in scoring position.
Alright, Dan actually does have some agree, but that may have been for the +6 if he didn't have anything before. So that's kind of been a reset from Dan.
That's a challenge. And the call is confirmed. Comets are out of challenges.
It's an interesting situation if this goes any farther.
Dan's throwing there. Sky keeps on going. Dan not in a good spot here. Sky looking to wrap this game up sooner rather than later.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away.
Things, and it will. And Dan going into the red there may have gone in. They have gotten the saving grace there with the top deck coming just in time.
Outside ball 1 for Zaire Ho.
Honestly, good switch by Dan. I mean, I did notice not too long ago, Sky wanted to get around whenever they could. And now Dan having more control as he is now taking control of the colors.
Ball that's outside.
But if
Outside ball 2.
For even a moment, it could be game over.
Well, Dan's kind of just running down this red right now. Sky's still kind of struggling a bit here. Leaves the skip open.
That's the inning. No runs hit. There was 1 error and a runner left. We'll go to the 10. Round Rock in Oklahoma City at 1.
Up and see if it's possible.
Well, Sky's got to get the switch there on the yellow.
Leading off.
So,
Runner at second.
So that one
Collie.
play the yellow knives.
Became Rodriguez, the place runner at second. Asperius will remain in the game. First pitch.
Since that it's been all over the place, but it gets that yellow quickly.
I consider that somewhat of a check. Okay, I'll go a 50-50 on the check. Because Sky pretty much got eyes on every other color. So if there is a finisher,
Ball 1.
probability-wise, it'd be more likely to be on blue. But it really could be anywhere unless Dan has a finisher from that +6 from earlier.
I mean, Dan's been running into his wrist for a while here, and I could see him doing something real quick and just...
One away in the 10th for Alejandro Osuna.
I mean, that'd be a pretty... That'd be a decent comeback for Dan, especially since he was pretty far back from before. Dan's still typing. He's at 4 cards. And yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Now pitching for the Comets.
Doing convert to something, but dang, came back from the +6 just like that with, funny enough, the only +4 in the game. I'm curious what Sky had to start. Like, did Sky have a very stacked plan A before being stopped, or did Dan just had it at the right place at the right time?
I don't think it would have been a stacked plan A. I think it could have been a plan A, but I don't think
Out
it
of
was
the way.
one where it was just a straight shot to the complete straight shot to the finish, because we saw the draw there from before, and I'm trying to look at this now. Yeah, I feel like for Sky there, because I mean, when Sky got down to that's what I was thinking, because when Sky got down to 2, I think they were looking for this
Ground ball, dive by the second baseman, throw to first, and now in the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of the 10th, Comets in Round Rock tied at 1.
And in this scenario, it came from needing a number
Now pitching
to stay there just to switch.
Number 13.
I mean, I can understand where Sky was coming from, especially with Dan being so
Leading
stuck
off for the
on
Comets.
green
The
fire.
first baseman,
That +6 might have done the trick.
Gorski.
Well, I mean, Dan was still drawing here. They were top deck the green.
That's base hit. Over the plate, and the Comets will walk it off.
So,
Zaire scores the winning run,
use it really, because that did help with his finish, because he did
and that is a walk-off win for Matt Gorski. Comets winner 2-1 in Game 1.
Dan was a bit behind, but then kind of came back in and swooped right under Sky to take the Game 1 victory there. So, Dan off to a decent start there. Sky was looking good, but then just kind of got thrown out of the thrown for a loop there, and couldn't ultimately recover there. But that is the opener. We'll go to Game 2. Sky still with the call here, looking tied up 1-1.
Yep. And we'll talk about this game in a minute. 2-1.
Take it down to the middle.
Straight down to the middle with 10. And another yellow start.
Yep. So 2-6-0 for the Comets, 1-10-1 for the Express. And now Round Rock will have to look for a series split in the process.
I notice in Dan is that he has a tendency to charge on always. And what I mean by that is, especially when he's on the road for these matches, he'll always find a way to succeed in either game 1 and or game 2, and he keeps himself alive on the left. And then towards the end of the
Yippers! There's the base hit.
Here we go. Look, there's numbers switching again.
So the final line score for the Comets and Round Rock game. First for Oklahoma City, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors.
Once again, this one's going to work.
Comets left.
So, I mean, if that's another top deck,
Oh,
to kind of keep things going.
Comets left 1, 3.
Able to get off it quickly, though. Goes back in the red.
Gravity Van is gone. And Varian on what else Dan has.
They left only 4 runners on base.
But both able to play red. Both at 6.
For the Express, a run on 10 hits and an error. They left 2.
Fair enough. Sometimes the wacky, almost
3,
color switches.
5,
Here we go.
7, 8 runners left on. Winning pitcher went to Evan Phillips. Ben Kasparis gets his 3rd bonus today, by the way. Blake Triton, 3rd of an inning, retired the 1 batter he faced. Gets the win, improves to 5-4. The loss to Tyler Alexander, no innings, a run that was unearned on 1 hit, no walks, no strikeouts. He falls to 1-1. There was no save. Landon Knack, no runs, 3 hits, no walks, 6 strikeouts. Unfortunately, did not factor in the season.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I am checking the table right freaking now.
Well,
I
wait,
am
let's
checking
wait.
it.
Well, wait. Let's wait till the play's finished. But I think that's 21 right now. I think that's 21
Good
at the moment.
night. We're going to be back for game 2 of the doubleheader as I'm going to try to find some lunch. And we'll get your starting lineups. Bobby Miller for the Comets, Leandro Lopez for the Express. And we'll be back to do game 2 with you after this on OKC Comets Baseball, presented by Courtyard by Marriott, Oklahoma City downtown. And welcome back to Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark for Game 2 of our doubleheader. We'll take a look at scores around the rest of the Pacific Coast League in a minute. As there's a look at the lineup, Comets with the winner 30, Round Rock 33 and 29.
Because he's not going to have a +4 in his hand, and he's going to make it a little difficult.
Well, you can stick me on.
As we get a look at beautiful Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark for Game 2 of our doubleheader. Here are the lineups for the Round Rock Express. Alejandro Osuna, the left fielder, leading it off. Jose Herrera, the catcher, bats second. Trevor Halver, the center fielder, batting third. Orlando Martinez, the right fielder, batting fourth. Tyler Wade, the DH, bats fifth. Justin Foscue, the second baseman, bats sixth. Nick Prado, the first baseman, will bat seventh. Peter Rodriguez, the third baseman, batting eighth. Cameron Colley, the shortstop, batting ninth. Starting pitcher for the Express is Leandro Lopez. For the Comets, Chucky Robinson, the catcher, leading off. Santiago Espinal, the third baseman, bats second. Ryan Ward, the left fielder, batting third. Tyson Garrett, the DH, bats fourth. Zaire Hope, the DH, will bat, or the right fielder, will bat fifth. Matt Gorski, the first baseman, bat sixth. Alex Freeland, the second baseman, will bat seventh. Ryan Fitzgerald, the shortstop, bats eighth. And Mike Sorter, the catch center fielder, batting ninth. Starting pitcher for the Comets is Bobby Miller. This is the finale of this 6-game set.
Yep, you're correct. There goes the skip. Stand down to 2. Sky, unfortunately, can't make the draw card on the particular call, but counts on another skip.
Out 2 again.
There's Bobby Miller.
Sky able to keep it
What was that in the background? That was
dig into
me pausing the stream so I didn't lose anything, but it will subtract the time.
Sky takes the lead now.
258 average, 3 homers, 14 RBIs for Alejandro Osuna. As we'll get set for Game 2. 85 degrees, partly cloudy skies, wind blowing out the left at 22 miles an hour. Carl Dixon, Eric Summerscale, Freddie Ferguson, Joe McDonald.
Ammo that you can use here on red, so this could be anybody's game. And it maybe a chance we might not.
By the way, we're underway here in Game number 2. Comets win Game 1, 2-1.
Yep.
Nothing from Dan. The Sky has it. No.
And we keep on going.
Batting second.
Jose Herrera, 275 average, 7 homers, 29 RBIs. Sorry, I had to go put up groceries and go take care of I had to take care of groceries and also make lunch at the same time. So, and I'm also repping at this game at the last minute. So.
First game that went double digits, and it's going for a good while here. So we got to switch back to yellow
For a ball. So a ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch for Bobby Miller. Swinging off line drive to left field, going back. That's going to be a base hit, bounces off the wall. Rounding second is Herrera. He'll stop there for a double.
It's going to be I'm pretty sure it's going to be a.
So the Comets are either going to win 4 of 6, or Round Rock will win this, get a series split in their final game here in Oklahoma City. That's a pop up the left field. That's going to go foul. Trevor Halver, 259, 8 homers, 22 RBIs. He bats left.
My. This is really
It's low for strike 2. So with me pausing the stream, it subtracts the time that I'm paused. Ground ball to right center field for a base hit. Rounding third and scoring. It's an RBI single for Trevor Halver, and it's 1-0 Round Rock.
There was still a possibility.
Orlando Martinez is at the plate.
If they feel desperate enough.
First pitch, called for a strike.
And this is big. Remember, +2 could still be there.
I mean, both are still up there, though, so, I mean, it's really kind of making it tough to have that chain to the finish. Dan's going to throw in a double play here.
For a strike. Bobby Miller and Leandro Lopez, both of them did not factor in the decision last week in the series opener.
This is going to be a bit scary, though, because because there's still 2 wilds left. And, I mean, this range could come down to who can find them, especially if both manage to stay alone.
I put Blue to the left field for a better slip.
But if they're both kind of in like the 4 or 5 mark range, still definitely going to be a
The
bad.
designated hitter, Tyler.
Now bring up Tyler Wade. By the way, I'm having a peanut butter sandwich, and no, I'm not sharing with the YouTuber, and I know it. Everybody's going to say you're going the bigger show, Danny. 329 average, 8 homers, 36 RBIs for Tyler Wade. Bats left.
Which does include the Lions until the reshuffle, because there has been this trend of whoever
That's caught for the second out of the inning. Justin Bosque, 324 average, 1 homer, 3 RBIs for the Express. That's right. Swinging a fly ball to deep left field. That ball is gone. Second home run for Justin Bosque. I forgot to change the scoreboard, but his second home run, Round Rock leads it 4-0.
I feel like based off this, we're going into a reshuffle.
If you're 280, you're feeling like if they have their time, they are saving it up. Well, there's the first seat.
It's called for a strike. 286 average, 8 homers, 41 RBIs.
We're going to see like a crazy finish here. Yeah. We're already green, but I feel like the reshuffle is going to come in at some point.
4-0 Round Rock.
I mean, even
Pitch. Swinging a fly ball to deep left field, and it's 5-0 Round Rock. Nick Prado is homered out to left field in the bullpen. 9th home run. Round Rock up 5-0. That's really not good. 402.
I mean, I don't know. I feel that the Wild, there's a lot of ways to use it. I mean, there could be a chance.
278 average, 7 homers, 34 RBI, for Cable Rodriguez.
Interesting because if it's a 1, but you do run the
5-0 Round Rock here in the first. Would like to get a series split. Two. Ground ball, base hit. And that bounces past Ward and go off the wall. A double, and boy, this first inning's going worse. Now bring up Gavin Stone.
Actually, there might not be a reshuffle, actually, if what I'm thinking is correct.
Yeah, this rate, it very well could be game over, especially if Sky has a wild and Sam doesn't.
Already a pitching change. 274 average, 2 homers, 8 RBIs for Paulie.
Well, actually, no. Luke could be a few things. Yeah, he's not that wild. That could be a lot. Sky Troll.
Ball 1.
In the deck, so the next draw will be a reshuffle.
Can you believe that we're seeing this?
That's good.
Because
5 runs, 6 hits, and a runner left for Round Rock. Goes to the bottom of the first. Comets down 5-0.
So, yeah, that's going to be I think that's going to be pretty scary for Dan here, because, I mean, that could be anything. That could include the play.
Andrew Lopez. Not back during the decision on Tuesday's series opener.
Leading off this afternoon, the catcher.
17 average, 7 homers, 27 RBIs.
Somebody comes back into the equation. So it does not work out for Dan at the moment.
Called for a strike. Who's your pitching matchup tomorrow for your game, YouTuber?
All we can say about that is unlucky.
All one. Another switch chain into yellow. And it's just behind these Blues here is this nice guy.
This be the Heavens game opening up the time tonight.
Fly ball center field. That's five. One away on the first.
Batting second, the third baseman,
347 average, 4 homers, 30 RBIs for Santiago Espinal.
Espinal.
I'll probably find out when I see your game tomorrow.
Okay.
He's out.
Batting third, the left.
Oh my word. 266 average for Ryan Moore, 10 homers, 34 RBIs.
But it's not that crazy. It's not that crazy at the end of the day. Top deck Creed. Actually, no.
Ground ball base hit.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 9, Keston.
We're past 19 minutes here.
I feel like this could be.
301 average, 19 homers, 45 RBIs, 10-4 YouTuber.
Hand is all over the place here. Dan able to play the green. This guy does not get it.
Swinging a fly ball to left field, going back to the wall. This one's gone! Home run for Keston here in number 20. Comets now down 5-1.
Because you're going to be waiting for the from being able to have as a direct finish.
Ball, that's low.
The Clippers are still kind of looking at the cards here. No one has been able to find that.
299 average, 4 homers, 21 RBIs for Zaire Ho.
But both of them really just not giving an inch to each other and really doing everything they can to keep this one going. I'm going to switch into the red, going to try to break this draw.
Final game of the series here in Oklahoma City.
Here, so I'm going to
Or ball one.
finish. Or dang, that was on the play to respond.
Yeah, Dan, what he's got to do.
I think first guy there switches in the red and another card to play on the red. We'll play for Dan again, take the lead.
Now low ball 2. Comets now down 5-2. All for strike 3 to end the inning. 2 runs, 2 hits, and none left. We go to the second. Comets are down 5-2.
Leading off for Round Rock, the left fielder,
Yellow.
Alejandro.
Guy has 3 cards to cross over into the blue. Dan does not have it.
Out of the way.
Another save from Sky, but he's
Yeah,
going to have to draw there.
Good save right there. Yay. Get away.
Here's Pat.
This is quite the game here for both players.
The batter, the catcher, Jose Ferreira.
But
Here we go. That's the coach.
actually, no. The top deck blue, not the yellow. Not the blue. And then switches in the yellow. What does Sky do?
You're wrong number by Sky again, but Sky managed to back the blue or something else.
Red Fatal Switch Master is not something
All
to be a
for strike. 1 for 5 with a single in 1.
Sky has not really been fatal switching this game. There was a fatal switch before, but it was kind of like a lose-lose scenario.
Honestly,
They keep the game
I
alive.
respect that one. I respect the play. We'll see if it works out.
Now batting, the center
One away in the second for Trevor Halver.
In this reshuffle, they played in this reshuffle so far, so I gotta wonder if any of them are gonna come in here.
What does that mean?
It means whoa.
Yeah. That's called for a ball. Gavin Stone on a few days rest coming out of the bullpen. Ground ball, base hit. Run will score. And it's 6-2 Round Rock.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 6, Orlando Martinez.
Base hit his first time up, 6-2, and that's called for a strike. This has been a scoring affair here, if you know what I mean. 0-2, outside ball 1. That sandwich really made me feel better, if you know what I mean. YouTubers in the top of the second.
Ball, that's out.
It's 6-2 Round Rock here in the second. That's a base hit. That's going to head for the wall. And that will be a double for Orlando Martinez. Dino's like at 200 BP. I bet you. Crazy. It's 2-1, by the way, in Game 4, and it's the longest Game 1, so yeah. Oh, 2. Out of the way. Gavin Stone really needs to get a strike. He needs to start getting some zeros. That's a base hit. That will score a run. That will score a second run. It's 8-2 on a 2 RBI double for Tyler Wade. Still one away here in the second.
Justin Foscue.
Boy, not the way you want to start if you're the Comets. That's low ball 1. Already 8 runs given up, and we're not even out of the top of the second.
Hey!
1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Throwing a fly ball to deep left center field. And that one's off the wall. 1 run will score. And it's an RBI double for Justin Foscue. It's 9-2. Now Will Klein comes in, so that's it for Gavin Stone. Struggling trying to get runners out.
Or if Sky has a draw card like another +2 somewhere or +4 somewhere, if they can access it and get it +4. Therefore, that's a big gamble.
That's another base hit.
The batter, the third baseman.
Or no, 2 away finally.
Rodriguez.
Some very bizarre plays here. I'm just not really sure what the hand is looking like. But switches out of the yellow and goes in the green.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's what it goes.
Jeez, bro. Swinging a ground ball, that's fouled away.
I mean, this is still going on here. 28 minutes, getting close to the half-hour mark. If we go back into three, that one's hurt.
What the freaking force in the process?
That's called for strike 3. That will finally end the inning, but the damage is done. 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and I don't know how many left. Bottom of the second, Comets now down 9-2. Jeez, bro.
I think I know what the guy's going for here. I think the guy's looking to end it.
Leading off for the Comets, the first baseman, Matt.
Guy was thinking about it earlier, G. Worried if they were going to regret it, but now they say no more. Hey, we're again.
+4. We'll put out the red.
Here we go again.
+4, red 1. There's the power play there.
Second baseman, Alex Freeland.
It's tied up.
Double +4.
Double +4 makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, when you have 2 +4s like that, and you...
Game 4 is finally over, and it took 29 minutes. 9.
The tank's done like it was before with that triple +4 sequence. It does make enough sense to just use the power play, get out of the way, prevent them from using any...
It's caught 2 away.
Batting in.
Ryan Fitzgerald, 311 average, 5 homers, 13 RBIs.
The game. Wow.
There's a lot to
Swinging that strike 1, 0 for 3 in game 1 for
I
Fitzgerald.
think for the move there for the power play was did not want to throw those that they were half an hour away to just go down 3-1. Wanted to make sure that time counted. But this guy going to you here. I guess your starters.
That's a fly ball 5, and that's the inning. Nothing but the Comets. We go to the third, 9-2 Round Rock.
But just kind of your just general feelings on being able to pick up that win, especially after such a hard-fought game between the both of you to really just tie it up. We still have a few games to go here, and now we're going into a very critical Game 5 now. But Sky, just kind of your general thoughts here as you're kind of decompressing a little bit after a very
Fly ball to right field. That's fouled.
And Small Sky typing, Dan, to you. I mean, you don't come away with the win on that one, but I mean, it was quite the game.
For strike.
It was back and forth offense and defense between the both of you, and you had a lot of plays where you were blocking Sky and then vice versa.
Out of the way.
Kind of, your thoughts on the game, anything you thought from that whole saga that you thought maybe you could have done a bit differently, that maybe have a different result there, but just kind of your general thoughts on how that one played out and anything you could have done different.
The left fielder, Alejandro.
Man, I just like playing, I'm just glad this game happened. That was really fun. I love games like this. I'm proud of how I played. I'd say that overall I was slightly less lucky this game, but not majorly so. I think this was definitely more skilled and luck based what happened in this game. I think I played almost perfectly with everything I could. Just didn't get it out at the end, but that's okay. The series is still 2-2, and I have a power play. My opponent doesn't. It's chill. I'm just glad to play fun. Dude. That's really all I can say. Huge respect.
First strike and a challenge for Round Rock.
First guy, T1's catch still like I didn't want to stop early.
So it's burned. So Round Rock's out there challenge for him.
Had that one done. But yeah, before we go into Game 5, and Simon, your thoughts on that one, and just kind of how you think such a long game like that, especially when the first 3 games were either shorter or mid-range, how that could really impact how the rest of the series goes, because that's going to be it could be the halfway point of this one, but just kind of your thoughts on how such a long game like that and the result of it could impact how the rest of the series plays out.
Number 16.
Yeah.
And
My Lord, this was a crazy game. And both of them put their hearts to it the entire time. So honestly, I'm impressed with both of them. The sequences we saw, Man, I already mentioned them, but like the back
That's
plus
outside.
fours. We've had amazing wild blocks. The blocking by Sky was phenomenal there. And as soon as they got the draws, saved it up. Use the power play and bam. We could go on and pretty much answer like 10 questions for the next like 10 minutes to talk about this game alone. But
That's the inning. Nothing for the Express. They still lead 9-2 in the bottom of the third.
Leading off,
GA1 average, 1 homer, 4 RBIs for Mike Sirota. That's right.
That's what they're going to be using for the rest of the series. I mean, I'll be surprised if we have a game as long as that again. But the intensity, I'll be shocked if it goes any lower than it is right now. And it will come down to composure. And for Dan, he has less to worry about because now he has the power play advantage. And that might be huge despite being on the road.
now
That's a base hit for the Comets, by the way.
Chucky.
Alright, well, we will head into Game 5 now. We've had a bit of time to breathe here as Sky going to get the call now.
Like, no 10 or 11 for Sky. We have been on the 10 to 13 territory. Oh, going low here.
What's 7 is one.
That's one away in the third.
That was,
Hey, there, Mike working, buddy.
Santiago.
my mic has been working.
Espinal.
I'm not being able to hear, folks.
That's a ball.
Actually, let me test something first.
I think that's silent because my mic's been fine. I think that's on your side if you hear it.
Yeah, I have to leave and rejoin just in case. I was thinking, like, how the heck did I not hear you instantly for a moment? But there you go with the wall, my man.
Yeah, I mean, with 8 cards, you know,
Out of the way.
Dan's gonna have to draw, so bit of an early expose there. Sky looking to keep on rolling.
You know, here like this, G, I mean, the main objective when you start with 5 to 8, as aggression goes up, the necessity to go home and win a couple of times just make sure your opponent kept at bay, those moves become more critical when we go to lows here.
Dan is not negotiating with the score.
Either a plus 4 or
Now
a good
batting,
change.
left fielder, Ryan.
I think it might be on the plus 4, and yep, there it is. That's the green.
Aye. Outside, that's a ball.
That's ground ball over the first, and it's inning. One left on for the Comets. Go to the fourth. 9-2 Round Rock. 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors for the Express. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Comets. The Bulls here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Producer and engineer, the YouTuber in our chat, back in our 1340 studios here today.
Despite everything, and they have control of trying
We're going to fly ball to deep right center field, and you can forget it. You can tell it goodbye. Trevor Halver's 9th home run on the season. Round Rock has broken the double digits. It's 10-2 Express.
I gotta say, in this situation here, low penalty
Ball.
Wow.
That is a crazy concept again.
Jeez of a throw.
22 here.
Lead 4-0.
I mean, Dan, in the early portion of this one, was kind of getting kind of those top things. I was just kind of lingering on and just kind of forwarding it up. The
Ball one.
first big contact I guess in this series here. That is a crazy time to get it. I mean, my main question with that is, what was the draw there? Was it the +4 or was it one of the skips?
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler
I mean, that is the contact first guy to get there in that situation, because it's going to give them a 3-2 lead, their first lead of the series, and now potentially one away from moving on. That was a +4, right? So it just kind of allowed the switch to get it done.
now batting, second baseman,
That
Justin
It's a big
Crosby.
advantage.
It's a crazy contact to get there, and the rest from the start. And I mean, the time pointed out the 16-6 on the post two has been pretty crazy.
I mean, the law of large numbers will say otherwise, because look
That is fine. That's the inning. But a run on a hit, no errors, and none left for the Express. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Comets are down 10-2.
as Dan.
We've seen that happen a few times before, but that would be kind of a bit interesting to see. I think part of that's just kind of how
Leading off for the Comets,
starts played
the
out.
designated hitter, number 9, Justin.
Yeah, Dan, any comments on that?
You're
It's just kind of a rough way to lose that one, but you do have the Game 6 call.
That did happen. That really happened, obviously. Couldn't have really done anything different, but can't really blame anyone for it either. It just happens. I just got to win 2 games now. It's okay. Trust the process. My call is, let's go 12.
You can not go 12.
What if I really want to?
Ball one.
Oh,
Unfortunately, the cool rules say otherwise.
I'll go 11.
You can go 11. This looks like it's going to go 11 here. The last one around, we had the 29-minute game. We'll see if we match that this time. But
good God.
Everybody here.
Oh, my gosh.
No, man. I could take another half-hour game. That one was nice, in my honest opinion. And I'm only coming
One away for Zaire Ho.
Never had a game up to this point.
Leandro Lopez will more than likely get the win the way things are looking. We got a challenge here, and it looks like it's overturned. That was the Comets. It looked like they challenged it.
purchase ever going on for 30 minutes. Okay. Well, Dan's going to switch it off the red right away. Goes with blue. No, crossover in the yellow now. Green 2 will be a rainbow. Dan does not even have any yellow. So that's not really the start he wants.
Ball 3.
But Sky going to go with the yellow for now. So just going to kind of keep it on yellow. It'll kind of use the fact that Dan does not really have much on this yellow here, so.
Might be a good early switch for Sky. And remember, Dan does have that power play, so if you do want to win the game with the power play disadvantage,
3-2.
make sure your opponent
Low ball 4.
is
First walk for either team today in the stream.
Gorski.
and that's going to help it big time.
Yes, it was me.
Already down to 5 cards for Sky.
That's a base hit. For the third, not in time.
Something critical about Sky's situation. Going into T3, they were ranked number 11. First one out of the D2 championship as of the moment.
Ball, that's out.
However, with a lot of top-seeded players knocked out round 1 and in round number 2, and with Sky having 3 wins so far, I mean, even if Sky was to lose here, there would be a valid chance this guy could find himself in the top 10.
That's ball 2.
That might have been a possible
2-0.
right there.
Lopez's next pitch. Swinging the fight. Well, Con, there's the second out.
Now batting.
If Sky is saying don't go red,
Fitzgerald.
so we'll see what Sky does now. 3-3, okay, so that actually I think is going to matter here.
If that was a blue 2 instead of a red 2, then that might have been... Ouch.
I think it was probably a blue +2, but...
Yeah, that's all I'll say about it. The only one I'll say about it is...
Yeah, it's overturned to a strike, so it's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
To see how this one goes. Yeah, Sky does not have their power play. They're gonna go back in the blue.
Swinging a ground ball over the first, and that's the inning. The runs a hit and 2 left. We go to the 5th. Comets are down 10-2.
They get a +2 in their very near future.
Now pitching for the Comets, number 6.
Kyle Hurst.
Well, there's the +2. And Sky said, give me cards.
Number 35, Nick.
Sky, I think he's regretting their comments there. But yeah, I couldn't have the draw there. Not much on the blue.
All I can say is for Sky, let's go gambling.
Well, there's the switch to green now.
A ball over the first, one away from the 5th.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 5, Tabor
Yep.
Rodriguez.
Yeah, I mean, it could be anybody's game right away, and they don't have the power.
Nice fit. First pitch. Ground ball, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Cameron Cawley.
Hey! Nope, that's a ball.
Ball 1. 10-2 Round Rock here in the 5th.
Three!
Halfway through the series finale, 10-2 Round Rock.
The center fielder, number 8.
I'd be fine going to Texas Roadhouse right now to have some dinner. That takes 11 off the board.
I think what Sky was looking for. Sky had a clear avenue.
Yep. Out of the way.
I mean, the problem with that, though, is, if you go for the yellow switch early, I mean, the lines of blue is a little bit over there, so I'm not really sure if Sky had any options there, and especially with there not really being a +2 in the mix, throw that one off.
Yeah, that makes sense. That probably wouldn't have made a difference. Unfortunate ending for Sky, despite the setup looking very good. It does happen in the league.
Now batting, the catcher, Chucky Robinson.
Entertainment coming because somebody definitely has a block for a win. So, just an unfortunate ending there for Sky.
Ball, that's low.
This back and forth series, it all comes down to game 7. The only question is, how will Sky hold on to the power play advantage by Dan?
This has been a bit of a split for both teams. Game 7 so far. Sky has one dedicated to Game 7 in tournament moment.
Out of the way.
The split here, we'll very quickly before we start this last game, but Dan, you're able to hold on from
That's
there.
ball 2.
Game 7, you still have the top in your back pocket. We did mention though, Game 7 have not really been your friend so far here at Marie Career. Just kind of how are you feeling heading into this one with it being for all the numbers?
That's swing for strike 3-2.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 4, Santiago Espinal.
So I'm just saying, I now realize that I over for game 7, so I mean, I got it win right now, and obviously, I had 2 game 7, obviously huge.
A ball of first next inning. Nothing for the Comets. We go to the 6th. Going to hit. 10-12-0 for the Express. 10-2-4-0 for the Comets. We'll go to the 6th.
Leading off for Round Rock, the left fielder, Alejandro Osuna.
Let's see how that goes. Sky kind of
Off the plate, ball 1.
Challenge for the Jackie.
Yeah!
Let's see what's going to stay here.
The batter, the catcher, Jose Herrera.
This will be the decider here. We're going into game 7.
Yep, game 7.
Aye.
Mission is Sky says the 10 12
Aye. Ball 1.
For game 7 here. And there moves on to the ring of 16. This is how we're going to start.
Oh boy.
The batter, the
Two-way giving the 6 for Trevor Halver.
Sky said they're not going to pitcher today, which is all good. We can chill out on that, right?
Nothing for the Express. We're now in the bottom of the 6th. Tyler Alexander, the new pitcher.
Tyler Alexander. Leading off for the Comets, the left fielder, Ryan.
Whoa!
Let's start with 6. Sky go with the yellow. And that is a Dan line. See? And he's only at 20 credits, so we will have a comeback.
Ball 1.
And we're into the 4th comeback already.
Ball 2.
I think for Sky, trying to create a bit of a gap, I think Sky knows that they have that power play advantage here, so I think for Sky, just kind of creating as many distance as possible, kind of the move here, which I think I definitely see where they're going at with this. Also for the green, design for blue.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Alexander takes pitch, swinging a fly ball to right field. Right fielder going back to the wall. This ball is gone. Ryan Ward has homered again. His 11th home run on the year. Comets are down 10-3.
Here, and both are legging the screen here. They both just kind of trying to
Now
go it out
batting,
for Dan.
right fielder,
Change of pace here goes with the yellow. With usually with these whole sets.
10-3 here in the 6th.
Guys
Ball one.
One challenged by the catcher.
It's going to be a big mistake. B2 no with me. Dan just got there for 6. Light switching into the red.
Overturned to strike one.
Yeah, I'm just going to kind of keep playing along with your Sky. That's we're just running down the numbers at the moment. Haven't seen ammo in a while.
Now batting, first baseman.
Decently fast-paced for the balls there.
That is overturned. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Grenade with 4. Half down. Back up to the 8. Some double grenade from Dan. Sky with the 5. Bulldog really running it down here. This has been a very quickly paced game.
Yep.
Dan's taking a minute.
Oh, +4.
Now batting, first baseman. Matt.
Yep. One aboard for Matt Gorski, the walk-off hero of the Game 1.
Elected to go for the option that kind of kept him in the deep.
Up for a strike. 1 for 2 with a single today.
We'll see how Sky responds to that one. Grenade. So just combos for 3 for now. Did it play there? Grenade.
Well, this should be 2. The second for 1. Throw the first in time to the inning. No runs a hit, none left. Go to the 7th. Comets are down 10-3. 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors for the Express. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Comets. D. Bulls here at Chickasaw Bricktail Ball.
Pitching for the Comets,
Yeah.
number 65.
D. Bulls here at Chickasaw Bricktail Ballpark. Each of our producer and engineer back in our 1340 studios.
The right fielder,
Right here,
number
gonna
6,
be double draws.
Orlando
Draw City
Martinez.
gets going on red 7.
Hey. Nope,
Draws
that's
keep on
inside.
going here and for both now on red. And this is kind of where you see a bit of a reset.
Ball 2.
That's ball 2.
Alright, and the top deck red 2 for Sky till left and switching the yellow. 2, bill 5. Green 5.
Nope, outside.
That's where Sky to draw. Dan with another green 5, self fiddles. Trying to force another draw out of Sky here. Kind of taking a minute.
3-2, 10-7, 10-3 round rock.
Back in the yellow.
All for strike 3, 1 away in the 7th.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Might have been a
Tyler
huge
Wade.
something +4 there. It's going to immediately deny it with the green 6. But Sky has the yellow 6 to cover. Sky has no yellow 6, covers the crossover there.
That's a ball.
It's been a very good Uno match. It's been a lopsided game. That's a line left field. That's what they say. 13 hits for the Express.
The batter, the second
Big
baseman,
run here, and it's going to be out of yellow to the blue. Dan back in range. Sky trying to keep it going on the blue.
Up in the 8th. The YouTuber's already ahead of me. Despite this game,
Sky
it's been
is up
crazy
in the
at Score Fest.
now batting, the first baseman,
2
number
away for Nick
35,
Prado.
Dan is out. I don't know if that was what he was expecting. Sky trying to keep their 20th run alive, trying to pick up another Game 7 victory in their season. Sky typing it back in with the +4, and that will do it. Sky is going to survive in a decently long series that just passed the hour mark there. And Sky will move on. Dan comes up just a bit short, but What a series that one ends up being. Sky going to hang on and get the win. They couldn't do anything, had nothing all game.
That's the inning. It runs a hit and a runner left. Time to stretch and sing in Oklahoma. Comets are down 10-3.
Dan with the right move there to go for the plus one there. Sky had the win right there. But yeah, Dan made the right moves for a majority of that one. Unfortunately, just kind of ran out of options towards the end there, and Sky able to respond and get the win there. But it's a hard-fought game for both there, and it feels like that game score may have ended up being a big difference maker there. And yeah, for Dan, every single loss has been a forgery loss for him, unfortunately. But what a series this was ultimately at the end of the day. Sky, going to start with you. Pick up the win, you move on, you keep the run going. It's another Game 7 you've won this season, but just kind of thoughts on being able to pick up the win, especially when I felt it was looking a bit dire for you as you move on to face Bree in the next round.
Oh, that's inside.
Just glad I'm back, to be honest.
Ball, that's outside.
There.
Oh.
I think the rest of the reschedule is still played out.
Now batting.
Yeah.
The shortstop, Ryan.
But yeah, Sky able to get the win on that one. And then soon go to work. So, glad.
Yeah, line drive. That's a base hit. That's gone. It's a home run. Brian Fitzgerald his 6th homer, and the Comets are down 10-4. Now we'll bring up Soroda, fly ball to left field, going back to the wall. It's gone again! Back-to-back homers! Mike Soroda's second with Oklahoma City. It's 10-5.
Now pitching for number 57, Luis Orvelo.
Paid attention to the league. They have a Canadian flag. Big old danger here on second way to go to Alabama. I mean, it's a very exciting series from you.
Now batting.
That's a goal for Chucky Robinson. Don't look now. Here come the Comets.
Espinal.
Well, you don't want going to win. It was still a really great fight from you.
Ball's out of the way.
Big incredible streak game here.
Again, full strike.
I just thought that it was genuinely like, I really care that much if I win or if I lose. I just want to have fun. This was my definition of like that game for in particular. I think it's all off so bad. I like what I could have made feel better.
Ball 2.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
Just like that situation.
Ball 3, Ryan Bourne on deck.
No, that's in.
Ball 4. Walked him, now bring up Ryan Ward.
Left fielder, Ryan Ward.
I really know that's just how the cards fell. Congratulations to Sky. They played awesomely. I wish them luck.
No, that's down.
You got it from me, dude. And here's the June tournament for maybe I'll find it with it for free. Maybe I will.
That's the inning. 2 runs, 2 hits, and enough left to go to the 8th. Comets are down 10-5.
Leading off for Round Rock, the third baseman, number 5, Kamer Rodriguez. Now batting, shortstop, Cameron Cawley.
In just a few minutes here, but just kind of any thoughts on this matchup here and how you're looking ahead between the matchup with Scott.
That's a ball.
As we move forward.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, as Donald able to survive the chaos with Dan, they are going to feel a different way.
Fly ball to right feet, left field, and that's gone. 11-5, Round Rock, Cameron Cawley, defense home run. And it's back to 6. Third home run for Cawley.
Ball, that's just out.
Need definitely a lot of implications potentially for you, kind of that late season push to try to push themselves back into the playoff contention, trying to make it back to the LCQ at least.
11-5, Round Rock.
Their hopes to make it to the teacher championship outright.
Ball
yeah,
in.
do it for this one. But as you see right there on the bracket, Compton Gaming and Matchup is coming up next year. But we're going to start that one very soon. So we'll be right back with that.
Aye.
We're going to wrap this stream up and get the next one started. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes, and we're actually going to have the same crew for this one. But I'm going to stay in the booth. But those roles going to stay.
Yep, that ball went out.
The principal's chair and substitute players coming in an hour as well. So we're treating a lot of things in that stream here. But
Hey, 2.
again, thanks for signing commentary. We'll be back in about a few minutes. Thank you for repping. Thank our players for a great show match here today as we.
And the fly ball to deep right center field. That one is way gone. Jeez, crow. That was a deep home run. 475. Hold on a second.
Hey. That's a ball.
Now pitching for the Comets, number 59, Evan Phillips.
Hey. Ball.
Fly ball to left field. And that is caught. That's it.
I have a hard time showing myself that. It's fine. The way I judge it, like obviously, like you swear, like accidentally, like whatever. The main thing with that is though, you know, have someone.
Bottom of the eighth, Comets down 12-5.
Leading off for the Comets, the designated hitter, number 9, Justin
Oh, God.
Hera.
Oh, dear Lord. Help me all.
Ball, that's up there.
Good grief. Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. I fly not from America. I don't think I can send like I think any other parts from America because of how Russian was work. I could send it.
That's Connick, one away in the 80. Hold on a second.
Now batting, the right fielder, Zaire Pope.
Inside ball.
Let's face it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
Now pitching for Round Rock, number 59, Jose Corniel.
Yeah.
Upset verbal. Oh, good job. Okay, let's end this one. Ball over first, and that's the inning. Leader 1-4 tonight. Well, we're going tonight, 12-5 Round Rock.
Leading off for Round Rock, the designated hitter, Tyler Wade.
We'll get the link for CP and Blackjack.
Now batting, second baseman, Justin.
I'm going to send out the ping for you, Keith.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to start the stream now. Keep it short. I need to switch the thing first. That would have been football.
Ball.
Now, let's jump. Yeah, we're going to scope it up to it, so we're good. Alright, so.
The batter, the first baseman, number 35, Nick Prado.
Nick Prado is up to play.
Ball.
Sorry if I'm not commentating for you guys if you're watching this.
Time. That ball got him.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 5, Caber Rodriguez. Now batting, the shortstop, Cameron Cawley.
Keeping things going in the Tavern region is going to be number 3, Captain Gaming, taking out number 5, Rajon. Two players who are over 2 and very much could use the victory here. As they're both kind of nicely placed in terms of contention, in terms of these making big feet in the top 25, but if people can make that push into the top 10 and maybe giving all those F5 first for the senior championship outright. So a big matchup for both these players here for them to try to keep that rock going, but we'll see how this one plays out. Will it be will it help us out? We'll see, but it's going to be a big matchup to win here as we're about to get things on the way. I'm here wishing that we got the same crew as before, beforehand. If we were moving to the bracket.
Going to the bottom of the ninth, Round Rock leads 12-5. Ryan Fitzgerald's at the plate.
Fitzgerald.
Very close fight. And in terms of the rest of the bracket, breathing and poetry as well. So this guy that breathes the channels. So figure out the other ground 16 matchup from the Tavern region. Things for something.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Away from Mike Sirota.
Rhoda.
It's going to be the losing.
There's a Corneliano, the pitcher for the Express.
All one.
Time for ball 1 challenge. Strike 1. Out of the way.
Now batting, the catcher, Chucky Robinson.
Using the regional miles from
Bringing a fly ball to left field. This ball is gone. 2-run homer for Chucky Robertson.
Yeah, this will be
His 8th home run on the year. It's 12-7 Round Rock. 389 feet is how far it went. After this game is over, we'll have your Comets post-game report. Take down to Espinal.
But if he makes it very far and get past Captain Game, that won't be a very good look for sort of the thing. Go down about it.
Ball. That pitch is out.
2-2. Swinging a ground ball to the second baseman or the first for the second out. So Round Rock will more than likely go on to win
The left fielder,
this finale and split the 6-game set. So at least Sean will be happy to not do anything bad towards me, if you know what I mean. Swinging and a strike 1 for Ryan Moore, 2 for 4 today.
There's a question again with Gaming. We'll see what he says. Rajon, for you.
That's the game. Comets fall 12-7 to Round Rock. Nothing for them in the 9. And Round Rock will split the series with the Comets in their final meeting here in Oklahoma City. 12-17-0 for the Express, 7-12-0 for the Comets. Leandro Lopez will get the win, Bobby Miller will get the loss.
Played against, and be last year than any other game before. I'd say based on
So good win for Round Rock, and Sean will be happy if you know what I mean. So the final line for the Express,
and just in
12 runs, 17 hits, no errors. 1, 2.
It's to me complicated. Winning this game can really lift me up to potential and these
1, 2 for the Express. 3.
And if I lose this one, it's going to be
4.
really nerving.
And 6 runners left on base for the Express. For the Comets.
Thank you, Raja. I'm going to recap the game's response, and recap game. He's just being straight to the point here. For him, it will take 4 wins. Either I get lucky or play well or Raja plays badly. That's not a particularly interesting answer, but that's the truth. I'm just going to play the cards I'm given and see what happens. All right, so kind of game, just straight to the point here. Looking to get the win, but just kind of being a straight shooter on what he believes it'll take to get the win here. So, going to get this one started here. Count the game. I'm going to go with 10 cards to kick this one off, and we will get things rolling here with game number 1. And
so the Comets, 7 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 1, 3, 4, 6, 7 runners on base. The winning pitcher will go to Leandro Lopez for the Express. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. He's 6-1. The loss to Bobby Miller, 5 runs, 6 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. He will get all the 2-7. There was no save. Both teams will split the doubleheader on the stream, and both teams will split this series. With the victory, the Express improves to 34-29, and for the Comets, they fall to 32-31. So there you go. It's time to wrap up the Southwest Copy Systems post-game report, and then we'll preview tomorrow as we are heading to Charlotte, North Carolina. First of all, let's talk about the games around the Pacific Coast League from Saturday. Albuquerque beat Salt Lake 5-4. Winning pitcher was Wilton Herrera. He's 3-2. Pearson Oldie's 4th blown save, and just his 1st blown save on the year. The loss to Angel Perdomo, he is 5-3. Blaine Krim, Chad Stevens homered for the Isotopes. Drew Evans, Ethan Holiday had RBIs for the Isotopes. Matthew Lugo hit a 2-run homer for the Bees. Ryan Nicholson and Wade Meckler also had RBIs for Salt Lake. Looks like we had a patch updated because it's updated something, so I'm cool with that. So, yeah. Sugarland beat El Paso 3-2. I don't know if the YouTuber saw that we had a patch update or not, but there you go. Colton Gorn got the win, improves to 4-2. AG Blue Box 20th save. The loss went to Herman Marquez. He's 4-4. RBIs for Kellen Strom and Joseph Sullivan for the Space Cowboys with home runs for them. Paulo Reyes homered for the Chihuahuas. Tyler Robertson had an RBI for El Paso. Tacoma shut out Sacramento 4-0. Winning pitcher for the Rainiers is Jimmy Joyce. He's 4-6. The loss to Trevor McDonald, he's 2-2. There was no save. Only runs scored for the Rainiers. As I'm going to go ahead and go deafen so you don't have to hear the matchup because I'm going to go back to being muted. Only runs scored was Colt Emerson and Will Wilson's home runs for the Rainiers, and Jackson Reeds also had a RBI for the Rainiers. Reno beat Las Vegas 6-5. Winning pitcher for the Aces was Bryce Jarvis. He's 1-0, his first win. Monterillo's seventh save. The loss to Eduardo Nunez, he's 0-2. Lucan Baker, Tim Tawa, and Denny Soretti all homered for the Aces. Gabe Marlowe, Junior Perez, Brendan Malone, Leo DeFries, Michael Stefanik all had RBIs for the Aviators. For the games we just had here today, Salt Lake beat Albuquerque 6-5. Winning pitcher, as I go back to the game, winning pitcher was Hunter Strickland, his first win. He's 1-2. Caleb Ont's seventh save. The loss went to Evan Justice. He's 2-2. Home run for Matthew Lugo, his first on the year. It's a 3-run homer, 8th RBI. Desmond Guzman, Josh Crouch, Jamer Candelario had RBIs for Salt Lake. TJ Rumfield had 5 RBIs on the day for the Isotopes in the loss. Tacoma shut out Sacramento 1-0. Winning pitcher for the Rainiers was Logan Evan. He's 5-6. Lost to Carson Wisenhunt. He's 2-7. The save to Casey Laguma, his 18th. Only run scored was a Caleb Cali RBI for the Rainiers in the contest. Las Vegas beat Reno 10-2. That was where I was trying to find where that game was. Winning pitcher was Joey Estes. He's 5-5. The loss to Blake Walston. He's 1-2. There was no save. Home run for Tim Tongwa for the Aces. Lucan Baker had an RBI for Reno. Junior Perez, Michael Stefanik. Junior Perez, grand slam for the Aviators. Michael Stefanik, Clark Elliott also homered for Las Vegas. Brian Labastida and Colby Thomas all had RBIs for the Aviators in the contest. And then Sugarland beat falling to El Paso 2-1. Winning pitcher for the Chihuahuas was Brian Hoeing. He's 3-2. The loss went to AJ Bluebog. He's 2-2. There was no save. Tommy Seiko Jr. had an RBI for Sugarland. Nick Solak and Tyler Robinson had RBIs for the Chihuahuas. That's who I was thinking of. Los Angeles Dodgers swept the Freeway Series. In Game 1, they won 5-4 over the Angels. Roki Sasaki got the win, improves to 4-1. Ryder Sefferjan, his first loss, he's 0-1. Mike Trout, York Soler homered for the Angels. Kirby Yates got his third blown save. Grayson Rodriguez, 1 run, 6 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, figured a no decision. Home runs for the Dodgers were Max Muncy and Andy Pages. Teoscar Hernandez and Mookie Betts all had RBIs. Joseph Robleski, 3 runs, 4 hits, no walks, 5 strikeouts, figured a no decision. Sasaki retired all but 3 batters he faced in extra innings to get the win. And then in Game 2, they took down the Angels to get the sweep. Excuse me. 8-3. Shohei Ohtani gets his third win. He's 3-0. Yusei Kikuchi, the loss, he's 3-6. 6th home run for Josh Lowell. Zach Neto had his 13th homer, 35th RBI. 29th and 30th RBI for Lowell. Kikuchi, 5 runs, 9 hits, no walks, 3 strikeouts in the loss. For the Dodgers, Will Smith homered his 11th. Alex Call got a 3-run homer, his 2nd, 3rd, 4th RBI on the season. Shohei Ohtani is 54th, Teoscar Hernandez 34th, and Enrique Hernandez is 3rd, and an RBI for Hai-Sung Kim. Will Smith had his 37th RBI on the day. Shohei Ohtani, 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, got the win, no save. Dodgers sweep the Angels. They are off tomorrow. They are off before they head to Pittsburgh to start a series. You'll see that tomorrow. Yoshinobu Yamamoto will start for the Dodgers. He will take on Paul Skeens of the Pirates at PNC Park. AA Tulsa also split the series with, or lost the series. They won game one, 6-0. Wyatt Mills gets his third win. He's 3-1. David Hageman, the loss, his first loss, he's 1-1. Peter Ubeck, 2 hits, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. No decision for him. And Hageman, 3 runs, 5 hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Josue Paula, Damon Key, Charles Davalin were the only runs scored for the Drillers. 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 strikeout for Wyatt Mills in that one. And then they lost game 2 by a score of 4-3. They will lose the series. Jonathan Lozaziga got the win, improves to 4-0. Ronan Cope got his first loss. He's 2-1. John Rhodes hit a 3-run homer for the Drillers. Nick Frosto, 2 hits, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. No decision. Wyatt Mills got the blown save, 1 hit and 1 strikeout. 4 runs, 3 hits, 1 walk, no strikeouts for Ronan Cope. Henry Bolt and Jose Fernandez and Junior Franco had RBIs. Spencer Gissing, 3 runs, 5 hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, no decision. Derek Law, 1-2-3 ninth, earned his 19th save. 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 strikeout for Jonathan Logasaga in that contest. Tulsa will head home to host Wichita tomorrow night, which we invite you to join us, as I'm going to go ahead and save this so that way I don't lose track on that. So we invite you to join us tomorrow. Normally would be an off day today, but we will join you tomorrow as we are heading to Charlotte, North Carolina. For the first ever time, we're heading to the East Coast. Comets will take on the Charlotte Knights, the AAA parent club of the okay, it looks like we're
just curious to see what Captain Gaming's finish was there. He's usually someone who doesn't like the in between questions that much, so I usually try to keep it brief, but I am curious.
So yeah, we'll take on the Charlotte Knights. The YouTuber will have the pregame show from 2 p.m. to 3:50. I will take over with our first pitch at 4:05. It'll be 5:05 Central, 6:05 in the video game. Jackson Ferris will look to get something going. He will start for the Comets. No record, a 9.75 ERA. Noah Schultz will start for the Charlotte Knights, 1-2, a 5.21 ERA. And our coverage.
Yeah, I just couldn't take the risk. I usually notice when I play, I keep postponing.
Because I'm waiting for them to finish talking, and then we can get going as far as that's concerned. Looking forward to the game at Truist Park. It should be a lot of fun here today. Now, for our studio engineer.
To here, 12 cards for Captain Gaming was originally going to go the full set, but actually decided to change to 12. So, Voiles, if you can put that in. There you go.
That doesn't make sense to go to 12, though. I mean,
So, yeah, I'm just taking care of that. I was waiting for G to finish up, so, yeah. Now for our studio engineer, the YouTuber, I'm D. DeVos. Thank you for joining me and saying good afternoon and good night from Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. In Game 1, it was the Comets winners 2-1 over the Round Rock Express. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Comets. 1 run, 10 hits, an error for the Express. Winning pitcher was Blake Triton. He's 5-4. The loss went to Tyler Alexander. He is 1-1. There was no save. And in Game 2, Round Rock winning 12-7 over the Comets. 12 runs, 17 hits, no errors for the Express. 7 runs, 12 hits, no errors for the Comets. Winning pitcher was Leandro Lopez. He's 6-1. The loss went to Bobby Miller. He's 2-7. Both teams split the series. Comets, if I'm not mistaken, will win the series in Oklahoma City by a score of, 4-2, and we end up 3-3, so 7-5 in the Round Rock deal as far as that's concerned at home. And with the records, Round Rock improves to 34-29. The Comets are 32-31. Coming up next, we'll rejoin the Infinity Network Sports Studios programming in progress. We'll talk to you Tuesday from Charlotte, North Carolina. We'll talk to you tomorrow for that. You've been listening to OKC Comets Baseball on the World Racing Association's Multimedia Network.